I'd like to call the meeting of the Development Review Board to order, June 17, 2019.
Let's see, the first thing on our agenda this evening are minutes from our last meeting.
Any changes? Don't see any. Charles, you make a motion? Charles moves to accept. Bill seconds. All in favor?
Okay, approved.
I'll abstain.
Carries.
One abstention.
We do have a sign-in sheet for those folks that will be speaking to the board this evening, and it's right on the lectern. And it includes the following oath statement. I solemnly swear or affirm under the pains and penalty of perjury that the statements I make, testimony I give, and other evidence I submit to the board at the board's public hearing held on this date shall be true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Next item on our agenda is any disclosure of any ex parte communications or conflicts of interest regarding matters before us this evening.
Don't Mark Beatty.
You're good at, okay. You have a conflict with Mark Beatty's.
Well, I don't have a conflict
with that application.
Yes.
To clarify. So you won't be participating in
Right.
that discussion. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Anything else? Okay. All right, the first hearing we have this evening is Craft Producers. They're seeking approval for a special event. This application was preliminarily reviewed by the application review panel last evening. There are a couple of additional information requests which appear to have been addressed on the revised map before you. And if you have any questions, there is someone here this evening to answer any of your questions.
Charles wants, just sign the sheet, okay?
Yes.
I did sign.
Yep.
Ron, you have a question?
No, I forget.
Hmm?
After the presentation.
Do you want to just give us a quick overview of the plan? I know we've seen it before, but
Sure. First of all, I didn't realize I'd be in town with such excitement going on. It's an incredible project you have down at the Four Corners, and my best wishes to Bennington. For me, it seems really exciting. Anyway, we're in our 6th year now, and I'd like to point out that our event is much smaller than the Garlic Festival. In the 3 days, we barely get 4,000 to 5,000 people, and the Garlic Fest is, as you know, is probably like 7. So it's more low-key. We don't have the problems with traffic like the Garlic Fest, and we still address it with a deputy. And our event is under tents for the most part. We have 2 big tents out on the green. We do have some outdoor booths. We have a food court, musical stage. People dine in a small dining tent. They also can eat lunch under those beautiful shade trees. And we have outdoor booths and porta-johns with actual running water. And the public parks across the street. We have a handicap zone. There is camping across the street, which also does have a porta-john. And that's limited to the area along Route 9. There's no parking or camping up above on the hillside near the residential properties. We do fence it in the front and along the side, up Fox Hill Drive. There is an access gate in case of an emergency to allow emergency vehicles to come up the central road. And I don't know, we do have dumpsters, and we distribute trash barrels, 24 trash barrels over the grounds. And we leave it neat and clean. So any questions?
Yes, Ron.
Yeah, as we all know, we've had a lot of Vermont liquid sunshine this year, otherwise known as rain. What if it's all soggy and so forth? You take care of the grounds after you leave?
It did
Do whatever is necessary to put it back where it was?
We did put it back where it was from last year.
I know, yeah.
And we even upgraded it.
Okay.
we know Mother Nature can do this. We've had examples at Shelburne Farms in my history, and also in Stowe at the Stowe Events Field. And we always fix it up.
Okay, thank you.
And we did meet today with the Garlic Festival people, who said they apologized for not coming over last year and helping us, because they said they know the field better than we do, and they could have helped us avoid the pitfalls, the muddy spots. So they volunteered their assistance this year.
Any other questions? You need to speak on this?
No.
Move we approve as presented.
We move to approve.
Second.
Mary seconds. Charles?
Oh, I was, well, all right.
Too late. All in favor? Okay. You're all
Thank
set,
you very
Charles.
much.
Thank you.
All set.
Thank you very much.
We do have one item of other business this evening. Mark Beatty of Clyde Street is asking for an extension to his previously approved subdivision permit. It's only a 2-lot subdivision.
I just know all about it.
And I do have the original subdivision file if anybody wants to look at that, and if there's a necessity to go into deliberative session, but I do see that Mark is here this evening, so if there are any questions for him before we deliberate, I would recommend that we take advantage of his presence.
Just sign the sheet for us, please.
If I can see it.
Give us a little rundown on it, or?
Oh, well, it's a subdivision that we went through on our property, and just haven't done anything with it. I mean, economically, it doesn't seem to be a very good time to be trying to build and sell a house. So my wife and I spoke, and we decided that we should probably ask for an extension and put it off till a better time. It's just not a great time to be building a house.
Any questions from the board?
Yeah. When was the first application, Mark? Is that 3 years ago, or was that 6 years ago?
No, it was, I believe we did it in '07, something like that.
Oh, 07?
Dan can probably confirm it, it's somewhere around there.
Okay, thank
So
you.
I've been here before, but obviously, I mean, it hasn't been great for several years now to build a house, so.
Okay, thanks.
And there haven't been any changes to the subdivision regulations relevant to his property in that period of time, so just to clarify that.
Any other questions? Barry?
I'll move to approve.
Okay. Charles seconds.
Can we go into deliberative session on this at all? I don't know.
That's up to you folks, yep. There's a motion on the table, but if you want to
I know
do
I'll
rescind that.
I'll retract my motion,
Okay.
make my motion to go into executive, or go into deliberative session.
Okay. Okay.
I move to go into deliberative session.
I already did.
I did, okay. Well, before you retracted it.
All in favor of that?
You don't want to go in? Oh.
Now we can just adjourn the meeting and
Yeah. Need a motion to adjourn, Charles? There you go. Barry
Second.
seconds. All in favor? Thank you.
give me a call in the morning, Mark.